I'm excited because I know that you are actually going to show us a demo with a top brand versus our brand and the benefits of it. So take it away, my friend. I'm excited to see this demonstration over and over again.
Absolutely, Candace. And I got to speak on something you just said about, not bleeding as much, okay, throughout your cycle since you've been using the Essentials pads. Well, one of the things that we found out when women would go back to their tampons, or they would go back to, the other brands of sanitary pads that they were using, their flows will become heavier again. And I would have to say that this is due to the toxins and the chemicals that are inside of these products. It is unnatural to use some of these products. Therefore, the over bleeding, if you would, or bleeding longer than what you probably should, has naturally occurred. And so this is one of the huge testimonials that we get from some women. Again, all results may vary, but a lot of women say their cycles don't last as long as they used to. I got to touch on this too, because part of the Now We Know campaign was also about toxic shock syndrome. So we found out not only can a woman get toxic shock from tampons, she can also get toxic shock from pads. And so because it's an open wound. And so as a woman, even though it's a pad, when she sits down, everything that's in that pad is actually exposed and can go right back in. And so, this awareness campaign is huge, but this demonstration that went viral, that got over 100 million views, that was done by a gentleman by the name of Damon Amin Meadows in his kitchen, okay? Because a lot of women were shocked when they found out and they saw the demonstration. And so we're going to get right to it. Candace, when we came back to the States and we started having focus groups in terms of this product, what we found out is that while a woman is flowing, she would typically, flow about 15 to 50 milliliters throughout the day. Now, some women more and some women less, but on average about 50. And so we take the beaker here, which is measured right at 50, okay? And we've pre-measured in this little cup right here so you can see, okay? And we're gonna take 50 milliliters and we're gonna pour it in the Essentials pad, which is much thinner. Matter of fact, let me show you guys how thin it is. It's almost as thin as a dollar bill. And so a woman would have no reason to want to trust this pad, especially if she is a woman who has experienced, or a young girl that's experienced a heavy flow. They would typically use something that is much thicker and much longer like this, okay? So for the sake of the demonstration, we're going to start off with 50 milliliters inside of the thinner and smaller Essentials pad. Now you'll see me simulate starting in the middle, and then I'll work myself from the front to the back. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because we found out when a woman is flowing, when she sits down, okay, it moves. And so this is a real simulation. Now we're going to take the 50 pre-measured milliliters, pour it here. Okay, as you can see, it's the same amount as before. And we're going to pour it in the pad that says it will keep you dry for 10 hours. Okay. And as you can see, it's already running off the side of the pad. Okay. Now, Candace, one of the things that I ask women, throughout the focus group is, how many times do you guys typically change throughout the day when you're flowing? A lot of women say 3, 5, sometimes even 6 times. And then I'll ask, why are you guys changing so often? I get responses like, demand odor. I want to feel safe. I don't want any accidents. Demand, I feel wet. Okay, these are just some of the things that women are saying in terms of why they change so often. And so what we like to do is take these red napkins, okay, and cover both pads and apply the same amount of pressure. And as you can see, I'm pressing both pads, okay? Now, one is completely soiled, as you can see here, IG, okay? And you have one that is completely dry. You can't get a drop, okay, on this napkin. It is 100% dry. Now, that is enough for most women to say, you know what? That's it for me. I'm switching to Essentials. But what became alarming is when I saw my good friend Joelle dissect the pad, Okay. And this is what we discovered. This top layer, okay, first of all, ladies, it's rough. It's very rough in texture. But this is the top layer that's having direct contact with your body, but it's also synthetic. And nothing synthetic comes white. Okay, it has to go through a process in order for that to happen. Now, this layer right here is supposed to be part of a protection to keep you dry, but it's also wet. Okay, this is our absorbency system. And I would think that it would be cotton, but it's not cotton. At this point, it is a yellowish looking color after pouring the water on it, but it's nothing more than paper that has gone again through a chemical processing to get it this color white, which again does not belong there. The bottom layer is nothing more than a thick plastic bag, okay? And when you have blood, when you have sweat, and sometimes urine, heated up at 98.6 degrees, it's a perfect environment for what, ladies? Bacteria, okay? Now you take the Essentiables pad, okay? And what you're gonna find out here, not only is our top layer cotton, it's completely dry, okay? No moisture, and you can see the cotton fibers right here, all right? So it does not have to be bleached. This is the onion strip that is infused with negative ions, far infrared, and nano silver. Do your due diligence on this product. This is the technology that may help with your cramping. It may help with your odor. It may help with your pH balance, okay? Lots of benefits in terms of the negative ions. Now, our absorbency system is a polymer, okay? Super absorbent, and again, far safer than anything that you guys have been using in the past, okay? This is our polymer. And what I'm gonna do, guys, okay, for the sake of the demonstration, you see these two cups, okay? One has about half the amount of fluid as the other one, half, okay? I'm gonna take their absorbency system, all of it, okay? The top layer, the blue strip, the absorbency system, I'm gonna take all of it. I'm gonna put it in the cup that has the least amount of water, as you can see right here, okay? I'm gonna take our absorbency system from Essentiables, and I'm gonna put it in the cup that has the most amount of fluid right here, okay? As you can see, okay? There we go. All right, now, as you will notice, our bottom layer is see-through, okay? It's see-through. Why is it see-through? So that it can be breathable, ladies, to help keep you more comfortable and dry, okay? And as you can see, unlike the plastic bag, it easily tears. So it's more environmentally friendly, all right? Now, their absorbency system has been sitting here for maybe about a minute, and it didn't absorb anything. This is why you guys are changing several times throughout the day. You take our absorbency system, which has been sitting here half the time, and guys, you cannot get a drop. We've taken the liquid and we've turned it into a solid. I introduced to you Essentiables premium sanitary napkins, one of the driest and safest, most comfortable sanitary napkins in the world. Now, for those of you who may be wondering, what sizes do these products come in? Okay, the product that I just did the demonstration with, these are our day pads, guys, that comes in this nice, beautiful pink package that comes completely sealed, as you can see here. Now, the difference between our product and the leading brands is the leading brands, they come open when you take them out of the package, okay? Our pads are completely sealed until you open it. So even if you take out the individual pad from the day package, okay, it's not exposed until you open it. Very pretty packaging, very sleek, lacy looking, ladies, very feminine, okay, but most importantly, safe, okay? This is our day pad. And then we have our night pad, which is going to give you a bit of a wider coverage, okay, and longer in terms of coverage. So it's a little bit wider and it's a little bit longer. Again, individually packaged. Okay. And this is the night. Okay. As you can see, you got the little crown here on top for our queens. Okay. Very nicely designed, super soft, feels like velvet. Ladies, you're going to love the way you feel. Okay. Then we have Essentials Overnight. And believe it or not, guys, this is our most popular size, okay, in terms of the overnights. Now, what we found out is that a lot of women wear the overnights during the daytime because a lot of women have heavy bleeding, due to things like, health challenges, things that occur, to our women. And I don't want to get into any name dropping, but ladies, you know what those challenges are. Okay. Now, as you can see, the overnight is also wider, but it's a lot longer. Okay. Now, I also want to share with you guys that we have panty liners. Okay. Panty liners here. Again, same technology as the days, the nights, and the overnights. Okay. These are the liners. And those of you who are around since the cherished days, oh my gosh, we have improved immensely in terms of the adhesiveness. We made the panty liners wider, but absolutely amazing. Again, we have a lot of testimonials for women and men who deal with incontinence issues, guys. Now, you can say days, nights, and overnights. However, you can also refer to the pads as small, medium, and large. So if a woman is plus size, okay, then I would recommend she use the nights or the overnights even during the day. Now you have some women who are very petite, size 0, and they will wear the overnight pads for maximum protection, because what you will find, what all of these pads have in common is they are all very, very thin, which is why most women would not trust them until they see the demonstration. How can you purchase the product? Well, our product is available through My Daily Choice. And so should you know a My Daily Choice affiliate, especially the ones that invited you to see this live demonstration, get with the person that invited you to see this demonstration, guys, and you can purchase through My Daily Choice through an affiliate near you. Okay. Will we see the change in women's health? I believe so, guys, but this is going to come through education and awareness. All right. So Candace, if you're still available, you can come back on. If not, we can go ahead and wrap this up, but I'm sure you have a couple of questions that you want to ask before we conclude the live today.
Absolutely. I'm over here in the chat everybody has gone absolutely insane. And I mean, I've seen this demo quite a few times and it just shakes me every single time. So my question, or there was a couple questions that went on in the chat, Mr. Coleman, and one of them was early on in the demo when you had the Essential product as well as the other brand. Their question is, what product of Essentials did you have and what was the strength of the other brand? So was it like a day, an overnight, 8-hour, 10-hour? Give them an idea of the demo that you did today and what each strength was of the product.
So, well, the product of one of the leading brands had no strength, as we could see, not in absorbency, not in protection, not in the makeup of the product. Our strength comes in being dry. Okay. And so if you compare to the other product that we had, which took the market by storm, this one I would have to say is at least 3 times better in terms of absorbency. We went with the highest premium cotton that we could get our hands on. And we also made the pads just a little bit wider. And we even put an extra groove in terms of protection around the outer layer of the pad for things like spillage and leakage.
Okay. So the other brand, can you tell us, was that an overnight that you did? Was it a regular?
That was a 10-hour protection. So that one promised to keep you dry for 10 hours. Yes, that was a 10-hour pad against the Essentials pad.
And it didn't even stand up for 60 seconds.
Here's the truth of the matter. And I know this is going to grow some people out. And I have my phone up because I have you on Instagram Live as well. Okay. I wanted them to see who was this interviewer. It's Bird Davis. But no, guys, we realized that, a lot of women don't like pads because they're bulky. Okay. And not only are they bulky, they're unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And so Essentials is a big hit because of how thin they are. And when it comes to the other leading brands, they say 8 hours, they say 10 hours, but listen, we have women in developing countries like the Dominican Republic, where Joel Medina is from, that would wear one pad all day long, Candace. Now, we know you guys are not going to do that here. You have a luxury of resources here stateside, but there are some women in other countries who are not going to change that pad until they absolutely need to. And so here on average, women that were using 4 to 6 pads a day, they're using 2, maximum 3
Right.
pads a day. So when you say with Demond, it's 10 pads in a pack of days for $8.50. I could get 20 pads for that amount. Yeah, but you're going to have to change 20 times, and
Right.
you have to look at what you're exposing yourself to, and you're uncomfortable throughout the process. So though Essentials is a premium sanitary napkin, it is more affordable even in developing countries because they can get so much longer use out of that particular pad.
I love it. So I'm going to ask you because I noticed something in the demo, and I don't know if anybody else caught this, but you use the same water for each one, correct?
Yes.
Did you notice that in the other brand, your water was yellow? Can you explain to them why that yellow tinge came to their water?
Well, the same reason why their absorbency system turned yellow. Growing up as a kid, I absolutely hated my mom to wash my clothes because she would put this Clorox on the white clothes. And at first, you'd be snow white outside. I mean, fresh. But then later, you notice your clothes start to turn this yellowish looking color. And that was just from the chlorine that was still inside of the pants. And so when you look at this, it's that chlorine that's still inside of the pad. And so this is what a lot of our women are being exposed to. If they go on Google and they look up harmful effects of tampons, harmful effects of sanitary napkins, guys, you're going to see that there's a lot of stuff you've been exposed to over the years that you did not know.
Next question that I noticed, which was a phenomenal question, was will it help people with, or can people with incontinence use this product? I know the answer, but I want the professional to give the answer.
Absolutely 1000% yes. A lot of women and men who are using incontinence product, guys, are having the same experience that the ladies are having while they're having their menstrual cycle. They don't work. And so, it was a joke, at one point about, being a pee pad, but it's real. We find out a lot of our service women and men who cannot have access to restrooms, when they're out in combat, like sometimes they have to go on themselves, and it's a normal thing, so this product is not only going to help keep women dry throughout that special time of the month, but men and women who deal with incontinence. I also found out that there are pee pads for men that deal with prostate issues. And so multiple use of this product. But Candace, after we gained the trust of the moms, Essentials baby diapers and incontinence products are coming.
Has no choice but to. I mean, we want our babies to be just as safe. And when
Yeah.
I did the research and I noticed the adverse effects, I had no clue that it was bleach and chemicals. Of course, I should have known, but now I know. But we're putting that right up against one of the most sensitive parts of our body. Me, let alone my children. Of course, I want to make sure that I protect my children throughout the entire course of their life. So I think it is absolutely a phenomenal product. That's why it was so easy for me to get behind. I thank you for carrying the vision and the mission of Essentials for so many years until we're able to bring it to the marketplace, and just be able to protect more people. Because when you look at the statistics of women who are getting illnesses and ailments due to their women's health because of the products that we're using, I'm excited about this Essentials product. And I saw some testimonies already drop up in the chat. And it's just like, we are just starting our focus groups for this product. So I'm excited to see what comes out of it. Listen, the demonstration, I mean, if you can't see one is wet and one is dry, I don't know what to tell anybody at this point.
As we wrap up, because it is 4:30, we didn't want to keep these guys long today. I have to give a special shout out to Josh and Jenna Swagel, founders, CEOs of My Daily Choice. I've been knowing Josh Swagel for a little over 10 years, and I'm just honored that these guys see not only the vision, but also the mission with Essentials Premium Sanitary Napkins. It's going to be it's already started off as an incredible partnership. And with these guys, we're going to be able to touch and change lives all over the world. And so thank you so much. My senior business partner, rock star, multi-millionaire maker, okay, past producer, maker, Candace, such an honor to work with you. I appreciate your humility, your professionalism, and your passion about this mission and this campaign. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I appreciate you so much. Listen, my friends, if you are ready to place your order for the Essentials product line, you can simply head over to mydailychoice.com. Over on the left-hand side, you're going to click on personal care. You're going to be able to get the individual packages for $8.50 a piece, or when you buy 4, you get more, you save more. I encourage you to buy 4 packs of your choice. You can choose if you want the liners, the days, the nights, or even the overnights. Get yourself a 4-pack for only $29. They do come with a 100% money back guarantee. You will need a My Daily Choice affiliate to be able to purchase from. So whoever shared this video with you, whoever tagged this video to you, whoever sent it to your inbox or even text it, let them know that you want their personal code to be able to make the purchase, because you cannot purchase it from our website without having an affiliation with one of our affiliates. So excited to share this with you. Let's go ahead and share this video with all of the women, whether they're preteens, teens, adults, or even mature women in our lives. Let's protect women's health all over the globe. We'll see you guys at the top. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed and amazing day. Goodbye, my friends.